juicy team comp already with easy champions. But right now, they're making it harder. It's got nerfed, but let's see on the top side.
All right. The Troll going to jump in on top of the Lucian. Good boot back there, but the flash forward from LM, and he puts up the pillar. Should be someone falling down. First blood. Going over to LM.
Same, but
lead him. Yeah. That is true. Thanks for breaking me. You're right. Teddy's going to have to
get first tower. Oh!
Kasa solo killed Summit.
Okay.
Kind of need to check that one out, as there's the knock up onto Gorilla. Root in a little bit of trouble here as Teddy does get exhausted. There are so many Ren stacks into Root right now. He gets chunked down, but Effort, he's being devoured and just straight up kills the Varus. Okay, so that's going to be a 1-for-1 as Effort probably wants to avoid dying to the Syndra, but instead... And remember, this is the battle of the Jin Air 80 carries as well, as Dove, he's been pillared, throws out an ult onto LM, but LM just straight up does not care about it. There's the hook, the flash is going to answer. Going to try and get the combo onto Kana. That's some way easy avoidance, and OnFleek is just straight up into. Kana's going to be able to nail that 1v1. Oh yeah. Oh, that was close.
That was close. And also...
and kills him there as well, so that was impressive. Wastes a bit of time. We have a look at live. Another Hex Flash going to get Effort over the top. Finds a hook, but that's a brilliant devour. Knockup does come forward as Gorilla gets taken down to half, but Varus grabs a kill. A three-man pushback from Faker, though, as he ends the life of the Varus, and now Teddy is just going to bounce himself to safety. A double kill for the man in the mid lane before he goes down. T1 are going to back away, and they will give up this first turret of the game.
That was insane play by Faker and Teddy, but at the last time, he just flashed into Syndra for no reason.
Yeah. That's what his Nash's tooth. Still building towards his upgraded boots, but otherwise he's fine as Summit. Oh no.
Summit has flash, but...
On that culling was a little to be desired. And that's just too easy.
Yeah.
Versus one, and Kana's going to take down the turret. So, you know what I said about not knowing who's going to win this game? No, we've definitely discovered that it's going to be T1. As Root, he does get his Blade of the Ruined King off and keeps himself alive for a long time. Kallista's going to fall down as well, and LM's going to get double killed on the back of OnFleek making his entry, and Shirley should be going over to Sandbox here as well. Seems like Kana has his head screwed on this game, though.
Yeah, he's having...
I say as he is underneath
Kasa
turret, and he's going to miss that one. Flashes, tries to flash an ultimate from Syndra. So not only do they now have a pumped-up Jace, but okay, there's an OnFleek. Even the turret helping out there as Teddy's going to pick up the kill onto Gragas. Hook is going to miss. Devour is what allows them to get there, as Teddy's just going to pick up his support and keep him alive. And Faker is now just going 1 versus 4. Gets himself over the wall. Bit of a bait. That was very cute. And it looks like T1 are just styling at this point.
Yeah,
which is weird, because it's only a 2,000 gold lead. It's still relatively close. As Effort gonna flash, grabs the hook onto Gorilla. He goes golden. Effort still alive somehow as Subjugate keeping LM up, and he flashes to get himself out somehow. Good macro play, but that's fine. As Faker's gonna get in. Good flash there out from Dove as Teddy pops over the wall. No ulti going to work out just yet as Kana not going to be able to steal away that Drake. Dives onto Root, who flashes. He's stuck in the back of that pit, by the way, as LM knows this.
There's
Dives right on top of him.
Nasher
Infernal Soul would have been so valuable for T1. A little bit unfortunate that they...
Okay. No flash.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Good night.
He's going to get punched up into the sky. That's going to be the 5th death for the Varus.
We have Kalista and Azir, so they can definitely...
Oh yeah, they can pop this Baron very, very quickly. Effort dives on over. The Fate's Call is going to be up, so he's not in any danger just yet. Gorilla's going to flash, gets himself out of the fight, as there goes the jungler. It's going to be a guaranteed Baron if they would like it, as Dove, you praised him, and so of course, he's going to be going down.
That's my bad, guys.
Yep. I'd already done it. I probably should have warned you that it's going to be on you as well, but I think it's actually my fault, so I apologize. T1 are going to take down this Baron very comfortably, as there is no smite available, and I think Sandbox are out of gas. My favorite episode of Firefly, by the way. But yeah, I don't know whether there's going to be much left in the tank here for Sandbox.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is a way, or even
one. Effort's having a great time with his Hex Flash. The rest of T1 are having a great time destroying all of the structures that Sandbox used to own. We're on the LCK Rift once again. We tried the Riot Rift for a little while. Back to the LCK Rift, that cute little flag. As Faker's going to take the opportunity to to eliminate this inner turret. Kana's going to do the same thing on the top side of the map. It's very, very standard Baron push play. As Summit's had enough, he's going to try and take down Faker, who does not have Flash available, as Emperor's Divide is going to be used, but it's not going to be able to keep the man in the mid. Oh, wow, yeah, true.
But
well, Teddy's going to go for the 1v1 onto Summit. Ardent Blaze is going to miss. Maybe there's too many sticks, but in goes Kana. Good night. Missed Dilution.
seconds.
Ooh, T1 giving up another Infernal Drake is actually a little bit of a worry. Sandbox aren't officially out of the game. Not so good. There's a Fate's Call, though. They're looking for Summit, but nope. Okay, never mind. They're looking for Dove. They're going to be able to grab that kill pretty comfortably as Shock Blast not going to find Summit there. As Faker threw out an ultimate. I think he was looking for a Gragas who's going to try and punt Faker back, but he's going to trade some flashes.
He also failed his combo again.
Yeah.
So Faker could actually flash.
Well, there's the hook back. The 2-for-1 special there as Gorilla's pushed on forward. Chains of Corruption come in though. And goodbye effort. Gorilla eats all of that grey health. That's going to keep him alive as Kana wasn't even in the fight. Now looking for the Empowered Shock Blast on Fleek, not moving towards that base gate. And I think this war of attrition is finally won by T1. It's not necessarily the cleanest, but a complete failure, but still.
Oh yeah, this is complete failure.
This, look, there you go. You've been redeemed immediately, instantly. That was like the caster blessing. There you
Caster
go.
blessing.
Nailed it. Gorilla's also probably going to fall down here as Effort's just waiting for the cooldown on his rocket
6
grab.
seconds. 5.
Yeah, he's
4,
going real fast.
3.
Base gate. There's
It's
a
pretty,
turnaround
by the
though.
way.
Root's going to be there. Dove's dead.
Dove is dead for sure.
BTW. And now T1 are going to be back on the Rift for game number 2.
Yep. Gorilla.
Well, the jungle gap as far as experience is very, very, very high. Not as far as experience in the LCK. In fact, LM is well behind on Fleek on that one. But as far as the experience on Summoner's Rift in this particular game number 1 of the last match of the week for week 2, yeah, LM is absolutely against LM and against LM and Teddy at the same time. Then ridiculous. The Drake did go down to about 30. So if you're going to pick Lucian top, then go all in on the early game. It's all right. Faker's just going to go do the bait and switch. Still going to die though as Dove presses R on him, uncounterable. As now Teddy, he's going to try and bounce around this fight. There are a lot of sticks into Root here as he gets the Ren set. Dove now very, very low, doesn't have an R button to try and save this one. And now Sandbox are in between the enemy base and a Teddy. And that's not what you want. Relentless Pursuit though, very close. But Teddy does have some minions to bounce around onto. And he's got a Death Stance to help him heal back up on top of his Blade of the Ruin King. So it looks like this inhibitor also going to be taken down as Teddy's taking matters into his own hands here as On Fleek does find himself a body slam, but Teddy goes golden. And now he's looking to finish this one off. He's going to be able to grab that kill. Grabs Summit as well, as this is the most fun a Callisto has ever had, by the way. He was untouched during that entire team fight. And now Nexus turrets are dealt with. Nexus will follow suit. A 13,000 gold lead. 32 minutes. Could have been one maybe a little bit closer, but I'm not worried about it. T1 certainly looks good as that was the super play. And Teddy, unofficial Quadra as he takes down the Nexus.
They're just having fun.
Yeah, that was sick.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, counter picking top.
I'm not sure. They're just fully going aggressive. I like it actually.
This Sandbox draft because they did opt in so heavily for the early game. But the fact that they're doing it, the fact that they're getting it very, very early, is great news. Well aware of the fact that the Gragas hasn't really gone towards that one as On Fleek turns up. And there's the Slicing Maelstrom onto Summit. He gets ignited, and there's the culling. Flash does come out as now Ellen's the one in trouble. Tries to use the ulti to try and kite his way out, but he's not going to be able to. Gorilla is going to utilize that face breaker, and there's a Slicing Maelstrom to clear out the minion wave. A barrel comes in. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Dove is going to get pushed back with the Emperor's Divide. Vanguard's Edge onto LM, though, as he gets ignited. The grand entrance there, just as effort turns up. Away as Faker deals with the mid lane outer turret. Not going to be able to kill it just yet, but lots of plates going over to the lethal tempo as Zia piloted by Faker. Yeah, that worries me if I was a Sandbox fan.
Yeah, but still, Summit, he's already having a better time. Oh, that was prediction.
Yeah, it was. That's not where Dove was, though. So Faker's going to have to blow his flash. In goes Gorilla, finds a face breaker. Looking for Faker there, and they are going to be able to take him down. And now the teleport from Kana means, but decide not to. And LM, he's top lane. So the Drake is just handed over to Sandbox. Make a smart choice though, move into the mid lane, take down that tower for free, because they knew that T1 did have to be careful, is now on fleek. Thinking that he may have caught LM out of position. And tower falls bottom side as well, so LM wants to try and start off a fight. You can see Effort just dancing around the outside. Okay, there's the flash forward. Quickness lands onto Root, who immediately flashes his way out. Fate's call to save Effort, make sure that he's absolutely fine as Gorilla going to get knocked up and taken down. Good barrel, but into the backline goes Kasa, and they just wipe everyone out. Root gets exhausted as he dives in, but not before. Faker does fall down, and Sandbox have found themselves the victory as LM's the last one standing, and it looks like Soul Point will be going over to them.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like T1 is swiping them up, but the point is, Summit is their main carry.
I guess so.
Also, Dove, he really wants to jump into them, and they actually jumped into Dove.
To avoid any of the stuns, and not wanting to be smashed back by Gragas or anything like that, as there's Faker picking up Gorilla. Showstopper comes in. Sandbox. As they get out of the way, Teddy in position. Battle Dance gets Effort to safety. Control Ward goes over the wall. T1 immediately get rid of it. Now Dove has started off this Drake. And is still there in flanking position though. LM over to the side. This is definitely going to be a team fight. That is a phenomenal stun there from Root as the mountain goes down very low. It's stolen from LM, and now the team fight is on. Faker picks up Gorilla as Kasa just zoning with the slicing Maelstrom. It is going to be the Gragas falling down for the first time as now Root has nothing left in the tank, and Faker goes golden at exactly the right time. Dove's going to fall. Faker somehow just...
And then I already...
Yep, you'd already put it down. You are the prophet.
Yeah.
You'd called it. This is going to be a Faker win as Kasa, not sure what he's doing here. He's going to get face broken though, as that's just going to bait Summit in, and Kasa survives. I don't know what's happened, but yeah, I think...
Falling.
Yeah. His first death of the game too. As we've got a 3,000 Baron power play. The first and only T1 team.
Yeah.
Yep, that's close to 4,000. Okay, there's the Predator. Flick looking for an opportunity. Okay, not going to be able to find that one. Yep. Quickness is going to lock up on Fleek, and they just want to make sure that they get the smite out of this one. Dove is going to miss his Vanguard's edge, is on Fleek. Able to escape for the moment. Showstopper, as Gorilla does get the two-man face breaker, as Kasa's just looking for the backline. Syndra melts, evaporates instantly, actually, as Faker over to the side on Fleek, tries to get in. And yeah, this game's well and truly over.
Believe it.
Fantastic play from Faker, though. It's just really depressing watching a Gragas just body slam forward into the death chamber.
And he still has flash up!
Yeah.
I just cannot believe that. Because he was getting chased by all the players and all the skill shots, and he still saves his flash for the last moment that he needs to kill still on the last moment.
And gets the ace for his team. Clean stuff for T1 in the end. Sandbox, to be perfectly honest, bounced back better than a lot of us would have expected, but in the end, it felt pretty inevitable. That, Teddy didn't press the button in time. Oh, how sad.
This standing's already really looking really interesting, right? Before this way, all the blue teams are...
Thank you very much, guys. This is Season with Universe Translation, and here we are with the proud Andong boy, Kasa, for the solo POG interview. How do you feel, Kasa? In game 1, we had a very smooth victory, but we had a hard time in game number 2 in the early phase, but happy that we dealt with it really well. So this is your third POG, but this is the first POG interview. It feels really awesome. Yeah, you are the solo POG, and you're just crashing Lucian on Jace. Even got a solo kill. What's your thought on those two matchups? Just looking at the lane matchup, Lucian is over Jace. But in terms of the later phase of the game, Jace has much more work to do. And as long as you get a kill on Jace up against Lucian, you have a lot of priority. So when you have this solo kill angle, do you kind of prefer it or do you want to go a little bit more safe? I prefer this kind of spear versus spear matchup on top. I guess Kana is really having a boosted confidence based on his improved performance. Who are your competitive players? There are some scary players, to be honest. Keen, I've played against him already. And then the agree comes as a pressure as well. But you do want to face him, right? I mean, I'm scared, but I want to give it a go. Let's talk about the draft. T1 opened Varus to Sandbox. It's very rare. What was the plan in opening that pick? Based on our scrim results, we thought Kasa is actually over Varus. Watching T1 series recently, Effort, well, he used to be like a standard boy. He always wanted to end the game early, not going for a turret dive, but now he's also going for some risky hooks and dives. I don't know what happened in last year, but I mean, if you look at him, he's a very new type of person, but as long as I got along with him, you know, I can communicate with him really well. We have a really strong bond. You're having a really good time. We had a lot of funny moments as well. And also that BlastCon accident was really critical in the end of the game. Azir had to jump into the wall of the enemy nexus. I don't really remember that. Yeah, there were some blooper coming out of T1. Are you sure you don't remember it? I didn't even saw it. Kana being super professional at the interview. Then let's move on to another topic. We had a lot of fights and skirmishes. And recently, especially Coach Kim has been mentioning that T1 wants to grow up and adapt to the fights. Yeah, I guess we are fighting a lot. And the more we fight, the better we get used to fights and become better. T1, they were always so strong in a large team fight, a very controlled team fight. But now, Coach Kim mentioned that he want to be good at small fights, skirmishes as well. Did you guys feel any kind of improvements? Did it go as you guys planned? I think it felt well. I think we won, so it was really fun. Then, what color is your performance today? Our team color is red, so I'll go with red today. That was like an in real life commercial quote coming out from Kana.